Canadian content, whether it's your couch or your parka. Do you know where your furniture and clothing comes from?
Labels that say Made in Canada and Product of Canada are more than just tags. They're a form of advertising companies can use to appeal to buyers. CTV's Gabrielle Marchand has more on what those labels mean and what standards companies should meet to use them on their products.
Good Christmas gift, actually.
Cassidy Clement does most of her shopping at stores that carry Manitoba-made products.
Supporting your economy, you're supporting local. That's what it boils down to for me. I love my home. I love Canada.
Clement makes a point of checking tags to see if what she's buying is made in Canada or a product of Canada. And she's not the only one.
I'll give you this.
At the Forks Trading Company, owner Brad Hewlett says his sales have more than doubled over the past 3 years. Hewlett believes that's from growing interest in his merchandise, most of which is crafted in Manitoba.
A lot of people want to be in on it. They want to see what's cool, what's new.
They like where it's coming from. They like that it's not coming from, traveling the million miles to get here.
There are standards companies should meet to advertise their product as Canadian. According to guidelines from the Competition Bureau, Product of Canada claims will not be questioned if at least 98% of the producing or manufacturing costs were incurred in Canada. And the last substantial transformation of the product happened in Canada, meaning no further fundamental changes that would make it into something new can happen outside of Canada. Made in Canada claims won't be questioned as long as at least 51% of the producing or manufacturing costs were incurred in Canada. The last substantial transformation of the product happened in Canada, and the company uses qualifiers if it needs them, like made in Canada with imported parts.
Consumers are attracted by these claims, and we want to make sure that Canadian consumers not only expect but deserve truth in advertising.
As an agency driven by tips it receives from consumers, the Competition Bureau investigates 3,000 to 4,000 complaints a year related to false or misleading advertising, many of which are about Made in Canada and Product of Canada claims.
Canadians care about Canadian content, and so when businesses engage in this type of advertising and labeling, they must abide by our laws.
And the consequences for not following these laws are steep. Corporations can face first-time fines of up to $10 million. Individuals can face first-time fines of up to $750,000.
I think now with social media, I think that if people skirt that or cheat that, the word's going to get out and their brand will quickly be crushed.
And for shoppers like Clement, brand honesty could mean she returns to buy more.
Labeling is everything. I want to know what's going into my products, where they come from. I just want the truth.
Gabrielle Marchand, CTV News, Winnipeg.
The Competition Bureau encourages Canadians to report any concerns about misleading or deceptive marketing. We have a link with more information on our website.